Hi and welcome to this video. I'm Brody from TilliT and I want to show you some of the features of surrounding our articles. Articles is TilliT's way of storing SOP and relevant information for operators. Let's see how that's set up. Head into settings and then articles. And then we can see a list of some existing articles I've already created. But let's create a new one by clicking the little plus button there and we'll create an article. This one I want to describe some of this startup procedures. So I'll give it the appropriate title and then I can add some text in here, and it's just a free text field that I can edit. Because this is a free text field, much like a word editor, I can justify the text here. I can underline or give my text certain colors. And yeah, just anything else to flavor your text how you need it. We also can implement links, so I can have some text here that is colored the wrong way. Click here. So that's just some text. I can highlight it, click this little link button here and give it, now it's a clickable link. So when you click that, it will take you to the URL. I can also insert images. So by clicking that in the top right, select an image I want, and then it's inserted. And finally, I can also insert videos via URL. So that same link URL that I had, I can now save, and it's embedded itself in here as a clickable video.
Welcome to the official TilliT demo.
Awesome. So now that that is set up, I can now publish this to save it. We can see it's now added to the article list, and I can actually add it to activities and materials now. Let's see how that's done. If we navigate to our activity templates, and then I've already searched for a particular activity that I want to add it to, we'll click on that. We can then edit that template and just make sure we're editing the latest version. So I'm just going to create a new version, and now I can update the article. We'll go to our startup procedures, add that, save, and now that's linked to that activity. I'll promote that to live to make sure that we're getting the latest version. Similarly, we can go to a material. For this, I want to add it to the Chardonnay material. Over here, link it with the article key, startup procedures, and save. Now, when we go back to our dashboard, we can actually see this in action. So let me navigate to our palletizer, onto an order, and I'm going to manually start this activity just for the demonstration purposes. This would normally be an automated check. When the activity is here, now we can see in the top right hand corner of this card, we have this little library or bookmark icon. I can click that and it will load up our article. And here we can then start playing the video like we did before and click links.
Once everything...
All right, and now finally we can also then click onto the order, which then has the material, which I can then click onto to then also see the article in here. Let's go back to this article list, and now I want to make changes. So when I want to do that, I can create a new version. Once I do that, make some changes, I can then either publish to live or save as a draft. While it's in draft mode, it won't be available for operators in that other view to actually see until I come back here and then publish to live. I can then see the history of this document and load up any particular save file. As you can see here, we can actually group articles under folders. To do that, we can then click that add icon, the folder, and then give it a name. So I want this to be operator docs, and I'll create that. I can go onto an existing article, click this folder icon in the top right, and then select the folder I want to move it to. One last thing I wanted to show you was that we can actually set permissions for different users, so not everyone has access to publish new versions of articles. We can do that in the users permissions area, and we can scroll down to the settings and articles. When you click on the articles, you get all of these commands. Publish is the setting that restricts access to provide new versions of articles, where writing will allow them to save and create drafts. Alright, I hope that gives you a good idea of how to use articles inside TilliT to manage your SOP documents.